Alright, welcome back to Oddworld Abe's Exoddus, ladies and gentlemen. In the last part, we officially began our quest to help the three weirdos rescue these Mudokon spirits that are trapped within these ghost locks created by the Gluckins and Sligs. Starting here in one of the first of two vaults created by the Mudokon race thousands of years ago to bury their dead, which is here in the Mudanchee Vault. And in this part, we're going to continue doing just that. Provided that, we don't become scrap food. Now, the big gist with this first room here, there's that one ghost lock that is guarded by one Scrab. Now, the one thing that could distract one Scrab is if he fights with another Scrab. So that's basically what we're going to do. We're going to make these two Scrabs fight so that we can not only save that Mudokon spirit in the ghost lock, but be sure that we exit the room scot-free.
Isn't it possible to be able to control one of them to fight the other one?
It would be, but if you look at the foreground... Oh, Jesus Christ!
Whoa!
Oh my God!
By the taint hairs.
By a couple of frames. I honestly forgot that almost happened. Holy shit.
That is some jank right there.
Right?
I mean, Jesus.
Oh my God.
Okay. Anyway, the thing is, BJ, yeah, it would be possible. The problem is that in the foreground there are the security orbs in the background. So even if you wanted to, oh God!
Not so lucky this time.
Why is that always funny? That will never stop being funny.
Anyway, because of the security orbs in the background, even if I wanted to possess one of the Scrabs in the last room, none of the security orbs would prevent Abe from doing so.
Ah.
Okay, Scrab, move. Thank you. No, go. Thank you. Yeah, you just had to get the timing right with jumping in either one of the wells in this room, just so that you'll be able to get both of those ghost locks like in one fell swoop. Honestly, if I recall correctly, it took me God knows how long to figure out how to properly handle that one room, like in the early days when I first started playing this game. I think I took a much harder round, which took me like hours to pull off. When all I could have done was do what I just did, what you guys saw, and then just left it at that. Alright, so let's roll over here. Wait for the Scrab to get as far away from me as possible in the opposite direction, and I can make a getaway in the well. Alright. Ah, no, Doc. Fuck.
Oh, right in the ass.
Not quite.
Damn it! I was off by a step. I was off by 1 footstep.
No, but that was like right square in the ass. I mean, jeez.
Yeah, that motherfucker tackled you.
Oh my God. And now on the field, the New England Scrabs. Jesus.
I'm so sorry.
No. It's alright. You're good. I mean, Abe getting killed by the wildlife in Oddworld, it's like, okay, I can forgive that. I'm so kind of surprised that you honestly think that Sligs, like a freaking Sligs beating up blind Mudokon is funny, monster. And I rest my case.
I'm sorry.
You jerk.
So you got me thinking about it again.
Oh my God, Brandon. You guys can't see it because obviously we're not using webcams. I am just shaking my head right now. Dude.
I'm crying.
Bruh. Oh,
I'm just drinking Kool-Aid.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's those motherfuckers.
Yep, even more fleeches. Oh, speaking of fleeches, yeah, that one just loves to spaz out on the right. that one fleech was just waiting to chase after me once that door opened. Now, yeah, this room, pretty much straightforward, really. Especially since the majority of your movement relies solely on all of these wells, making you, jump from one area to the next.
Okay. Well,
Okay,
It's like,
honestly,
that one
I was half expecting for you to fly right into that guy's mouth.
Wait.
Wait.
What?
like you landed in the hole that was right behind it, but I was almost expecting for you to fly right into its open mouth.
Oh. Oh, Jesus. And it was a perfect catch. Oh, God.
Now what?
so does it matter which order you go in with these doors, or yeah?
No, much like how it was handled, like, when you go through the Paramonian and Scrabanian Temple in the last game, it doesn't, well, for the most part, it doesn't really matter which order you do it in. I just go in the order from the very left door to the very right, because that way, because for me, I don't know why, it's how I usually handle all these rooms or whatnot. It's easy for me to keep track of, I suppose.
Okay.
The only difference is that like in the first game, like more specifically in the Paramonian Temple, you had to go through one particular room and then right afterwards go to yet another room with a piece of meat in hand because of something else you needed to do with a piece of meat that you can't do without.
Ooh.
Well, that was the most interesting game of cat and mouse I've ever seen in my life.
Wow.
I was like, oh hey, Soulstorm brew bottles. Ow. Now, oh snap! What? I'm trying to recall what is in the secret room. Oh, this room. Okay. All right. Pretty simple enough. Basically, just you have to open these two doors so that the fleeches will be able to, and then eventually you'll be able to lead these fleeches to, fuck, I missed. I was supposed to electrocute the fleeches by fuck. Ew. Okay, let's try that again. Anyway, as I was saying, Pass me, what the fuck are you doing? Just go, man, just go. Lead that fleech so that you can shock him.
Yeah, it's like you're just having your
Says the
giblets
guy who's never
numbed.
played this game before. Pat, you backseat gamer, you. Alright, anyway, yeah, there we go. That's basically the gist of it. Funny enough, at some cases, the fleeches would normally react to prey that is much closer to them. But in this case, seeing as how they were still blocked off by one of the doors, I guess the AI of the fleeches were focused on one that they could easily get to. Hence why they decided to go ahead and chase after me, as opposed to wait there in front of that door, waiting for the last door to open so that they could get their tongues all over those 3 Mudokons. Okay. Now, going on a bit of a tangent. Now that it just crossed my mind, for a while I was trying to remember, like, I wanted to talk about something in regards to this game.
Okay.
That we actually brought up a couple parts ago, and I feel like I need to make some corrections or whatnot. So, for those of you who do not remember, this is back in part 4. If you guys recall, when we during the part when Abe shut down Necromines by destroying by overloading the Necromines boiler installation. Yes, that was technically called. We were overloading the boilers in the Necromines. There was a cutscene that showed Abe landing crotch first on the tusk of an elephant-like guardian statue.
Yeah.
Which brought up the discussion about, do Mudokons have, reproductive organs of like any human male? And it also led for further detail like, well, considering how they reproduce, are they asexual or not? Well, while I was editing part 4 of Abe's Exoddus, I did a little bit of research because I'm not gonna lie, at the time of the recording, even when BJ brought it up during that recording, to be honest, I didn't really fully understand asexual reproduction, so I had to look. So first of all, I had to look that up a little bit, get myself familiar with that, and then, fortunately, there was something I looked up in the Oddworld library. It was a site that I didn't even know about until recently, which had a lot of info in regards to like everything Oddworld.
Okay.
And one of the questions that it asked was, why are all Mudokons male? Are there female Mudokons? And what they said was, all Mudokons we've seen so far have been sexless workers with no reproductive organs or behavior. They are gender neutral, but they have typically male names and voices that will emphasize the importance of female Mudokons when we eventually see them. The Mudokon race is matriarchal, with a small number of queens doing all the reproducing for the entire species, much like similarly used social bee, ant, and wasp colonies on Earth. So, yeah, I was a dunce, and it should have been painfully obvious considering that there was only one female queen that were producing more so male Mudokons. So I was a dunce, and yeah, good call on your part, BJ. You were right on the money.
You know what's super sad, Ryan?
What?
I completely forgot about the conversation you were talking about. You just brought up prior.
What?
No. That sounds like something that I would bring up because I know about it, but I totally forgot that I brought it up at all.
Yeah. It's like you brought up like, oh, that's the most important information we had to learn about. Mudokons have testicles, but yeah, and then we got into a little bit of a tangent there. But yeah, I wanted to correct that.
This is gonna sound super duncy of me because this is only like between parts for the viewers, but this is like a couple weeks for us. So.
oh yeah, I know. I completely understand. No, it's all good. It's all good. It's funny. It's like they say they don't have any reproductive organs like as a regular human male. Yet in that cutscene, it shows that Abe got hit really hard in the crotch when he landed on that tusk.
Well, I mean, to be fair, if you fall from that height, it doesn't matter where you would have landed. It probably would have hurt anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Because apparently, from what I've read up, it's like even though they don't have like testicles or anything, the crotch of a Mudokon, it's still like one of the most sensitive parts of a Mudokon's anatomy. So it's either that or they just did it for comedic effect. Because unlike the last game where it was just mostly dark, as you've seen prior, they try to amp up the humor in this dark series of this game. But anyway, with that having been said, join us next time as we finish saving the rest of the Mudokon spirits in the Mudanchee Vault, and then just get the hell out of there. We will see you guys then.